Hey guys, this is Jerry, welcome to the channel. This is the MG Cyberster. Look how cool this interior is. I'm in China right now. We are looking at the left-hand drive of the MG Cyberster. This particular vehicle is actually a basic model for the MG Cyberster in China, the rear-wheel drive version. But even the basic one has pretty much all the premium specs you'd expect on a car like this. First thing, look at the nice leather-wrapped steering with a flat bottom over here. There are two icons over here. This one is your cruise control or adaptive cruise control. This one is your sport driving mode. You can press this button to go into a super sport. You can see all the dashboard, display, all that things. In case you want to change to other driving mode, you use a pedal on the right. Press this button, you can see the animation over there. That's bloody cool. Look at that. It's a little bit gimmicky, but you know, it's fun. It's good to have that. Anyway, in case you want to change your regenerative braking, you can use the KERS button on the left to change to level 1 to level 3 from low to high. Again, that's available. In terms of dashboard, you get 3 display panels plus additional panel on the right. So the first panel in front of us is your digital dashboard and driving information. You won't be able to personalize that much, but it just shows all your driving information, things like that. That's 10.25 display. On the left and on the right, that's your 7-inch display each. On the left, that's pretty much your trip information and the vehicle information about vehicle settings, about vehicle power, about servicing and all the things, tire pressure monitoring system. Where on the right, this is your entertainment unit. You can see your navigation, phone connection. I believe you'll get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto for the New Zealand version, hopefully. And swipe down, you can get quick adjustments. So yeah. That's pretty much everything around the driver dashboard, things like that. Indicator is on the left, windscreen wiper is on the right, as expected for this vehicle. I love these dials over here. In case you don't know about them, you actually control the one on the right with this joystick. That means you can do a lot of things over here without tapping the screen, although the screen is really easy to reach, so there's no problem to do that. But while you're driving, it's nice to have this joystick. Where on the left, the joystick controls whatever is on the left screen. For example, the cruise control or the adaptive cruise control, either one is available. So anyway, that's pretty much it around the driving dashboard display. On the right hand side of the panel, you get a sort of piano black panel. This is your cooling, heating functions. I love you get direct buttons or direct panels to control these things. Along with that, you can also get the 360 camera that's available on this vehicle. Again, that's pretty cool. And the buttons are haptic feedback, so they're not physical buttons. When you tap it down, you can feel the haptic feedback. It's okay. It's not too bad compared to other vehicles. In the center console, we get another panel over here. I believe this is also around 7-inch. This is your cooling and heating functions. Aircon again. In case you don't want to tap this button, you can go to this screen. Another thing, battery, it shows your battery. It's called vehicle to load function. It's called battery sort of consumption. It's got battery energy consumption, things like that. This particular version is the rear-wheel drive. But again, in New Zealand, Australia, we may have the four-wheel drive, or at least in China, they do have the four-wheel drive. Last one is the vehicle. You can control the vehicle windows, sunroof, stuff like that. You can control the ambient lighting. There are a lot of ambient lighting to adjust. The top spec gets more than 250 ambient lighting available. Lights, you can get follow me home, things like that. Driving assistance, this one has very limited driving assistance, but higher spec will get a lot more than this. Handling, you can change to sport, comfort, whatever you want. And you can get central locking, you can get convenience settings and things like that. Where on the left hand side of the panel, you get parking, reverse neutral and drive, which is easily adjustable. Just put the foot on the brake, the car will stay on just like that. Ready sound is on. The warning sound is just like what you can hear from the MG4 or MG ZS EV. Next one, this is the soft roof button, so push and hold, and you can open the roof, where the button on the left and the right are for your scissor doors. So that's really cool. Again, you can adjust the scissor door from here or from here and on the side of the door, or there are actually levers at the back of the door in case there's an emergency or anything like that. your car runs out of the battery or whatever, so that's still possible. Let's push and hold. You can see the animation on the dashboard as well. That's quite cool. Just like that, it's all done. And push and hold again. And it's all done for the roof to go back. That's really cool. You get a small slider for your phones or for your wallets, whatever. You get two big cup holders. You can actually push this button to get it raised up if you don't want the cup holder look or whatever. But if you want it, just push all the way down. That's actually quite smart. It's not huge though. I think maybe a big sort of pump water bottle will be a little bit too large for this, but a coffee cup will be no problem. Another thing, the material quality on the doors, on everywhere is all soft touch, leather finish on the side, sweet finish in the center. I'm not sure if the New Zealand version will be like this. We will see, I guess. All the seats adjustments are on the doors. You get memory settings and comfort access for the driver and the passenger doors. The passenger also get their window control individually and the small pockets over here that's on the driver and the passenger side. Or if the passenger want to open the door, they just need to press this button over here or press this button over here. So quite a few ways to open this roof. Let's open the Scissor door, just give it a try. Just like that. All right. So that's how the Scissor door looks like when it's fully opened. To close it, you do need to press the button. Again, it's located over here. So press this button over here. Just like that. That's all fully closed. When you go outside, you get this sensor over here. This sensor actually sees things around the doors. In case it blocks the vision, it will stop, so to speak. Where this button is to unlock it. Again, I was in the way, so press the button again. Just like that. It will not open if someone is in the way. The charging port is over here, so fast and slow charge are available. Fast charging is over here, so that's all the Chinese standards. I'm pretty sure New Zealand will get the different charging port or anything like that. Again, vehicle to load function is available on the MG Cyberster as standard. On the side, we get a chunky 19-inch alloys on this particular spec. I believe you can option to a 20-inch if you need. The tires at the front and at the back is actually staggered. The rear one is 275, where the front one is 245. So it's a little bit different. In the Chinese version, it's equipped with the P0 Pirelli tires. They are quite sporty, quite thin profile as you can tell. Red calipers and small brake calipers over here. So brake performance are really good on this vehicle to take that performance package. Alright, let's look at the profile again. The overall shape is just really cool. It's still quite long though. Compared to the Mazda MX-5, this is a much longer vehicle. And look at the back, that's how the tail light looks like. So just basically indicators, they are arrow indicators. It's really crazy design, honestly. This is the first I've ever seen on a production car. What do you think? Let me know in the comment down below. It's quite distinguishable. It's just, yeah, it's unique, but some people may not like it, let's put that way. Open the tailgate, pretty simple. Press this button, you can open this all the way. This is not power tailgate though. On the older Chinese version, this is all just manual tailgate. It's okay to be useful. It's a little bit larger than some traditional convertible vehicles because the battery, it's quite high as well. So I would say a small prams or some small suitcases are fine, but yeah, it's not as useful as any SUV as you can expect for a convertible. Pushing it down, just like that. And at the rear, we get the new MG logo on top. Black trim over here, a small spoiler, looks cool. Cyberster, that's a unique logo, and Mingjue or MG is on the left, which is the Chinese version. I'd assume that will change to MG or whatever. Anyway, what do you think? The rear, that's a little bit different. And coming to the side, coming to the rear end, again, just a really low profile look, stealth look. Unique, very unique, of course. Let's look at the front. So notice this full LED premium headlight with a lot of design around the things, but your LED are pretty much around these corners. There are main beam and low beam available. There's no fog light lamps on this particular version. I'm not sure if the New Zealand version will get fog lamps or not. It's not much of an issue for my standard. The front, it's just, again, really low profile. Yeah, that's the front. This is how the front looks like. There's no frunk on this vehicle, although it's a full EV. There's still components inside the vehicle, for example, windscreen wiper and things like that. So sadly, no frunk on this vehicle. There we go. That's the last bit of mechanism or electric doors we're gonna have for this video. Hope you enjoyed the contents. If you do not forget to subscribe and like. I will certainly put a lot more MG Cyberster videos when this car lands in New Zealand. We can't wait to see this vehicle for the right-hand drive version and to test it on the road to see how it drives and all that things. And that's it. That's the end of this video. I will see you next video. Thank you very much.